And this is where you're going to see that full court defense. Celeste Taylor's going to come away with it all alone. And that's that front and back. When you look at that defense, able to be saved by Jones. Walterman again. Buckeyes moving it with McMahon all alone.
And it's only a 7-point game. They're right in this one.
Celeste Taylor going to go one-on-one with Johnson. She'll stop and pop. Nothing but nylon. Taylor's going to go inside to Sheldon. Gets her own rebound. Back up. Two more again. Timeout on the floor. 5 to go. Taylor tries, gets her own rebound. Goes up. And that's quite the way to end the quarter if you're Ohio State and Celeste Taylor. Good strip from Celeste Taylor all alone. Smooth as silk.
JC Sheldon. A nice find by Rebecca Mikulashikova.
Mikulashikova not really known for her passing.
And just like that, the full court press. Celeste Taylor finds JC Sheldon for a little bump.
Typically, well, we'll check this one out first. JC Sheldon's jumping out in that inbound pass. I bet they're hoping to see a little bit more of that as this quarter goes on.
McMahon looking like a cornerback out there with the interception. Outside, Sheldon for three. JC Sheldon. Boston College last in the ACC in three-point percentage, just 15%. What a feed inside to Taylor Theory from Celeste Taylor.
Good for Parker Hall to get off to the nice start after she only had 2 points in their previous game.
Taylor finds Parks right under the basket and lays it in. Celeste Taylor, first points of the day. And a good start for Ohio State. And they go once again with Theory and one. Who's running the floor and blocked from behind from Celeste Taylor. She had to rise up. And that's why she's come to Columbus. The ability to jump up. My goodness.
That's Kennedy Watkins controlling the offense now. Celeste Taylor steals it away and a foul will be called. And a turnover. Celeste Taylor tried to feed inside to Mikulashikova. Now here comes Kate Dennis, blocked by Celeste Taylor. She turns the ball over. That's the halfway mark already.
That's not a good number. No way to put it.
Cody McMahon for three. In the corner. What can't she do?
Anybody can find the hot hand, and Tabling's the freshman.
Sheldon skips the pass to Taylor for three. Celeste Taylor, her first points of the game comes from the corner. We're going fast quickly right now. Cody McMahon, good find from Celeste Taylor. Back and forth. Penn State 3. So depth is going to be challenged today between both sides. Taylor for three. Waiting for their play to form. Celeste Taylor pulls up for three. Oh my God! Celeste Taylor! A dangerous pull-up for three. Nothing but net.
13 points.
When you're Taylor Theory, you get that elbow in, you find the look, you use the right off the middle of the window.
Taylor on the interception and an easy layup the other way. And the Buckeyes already force 4 turnovers. They are going to need Drossie's services. He's only 1 for 3. He's got 3 points. Drossie to the cup. Blocked from Taylor. Sent right back down to the hardwood. Taken away once again. Celeste Taylor cleans it up. And it finishes on the other end.
We saw the trust from Kevin McGuff on the Ohio State bench. 2 fouls for Sheldon in the first half. Let her play through it. And a scoop and a tough look for Taylor. The big balance for UCLA. Betts, Rice, Osborne, Hawkes, all in double figures. For a team that has 6 that give you double figures on average. And there's a 3 for Mikulashikova.
Well, we saw that at the beginning. It was a 10-2 lead for Ohio State out of the gates.
Sheldon buries the open look. And Sheldon came over to trap. And into the front court it comes. And Jones wheeling in and swatted. Taylor knocks it out.
For a couple of years for Ebony Walker. And then getting back in the defensive end, coming away with a rebound. It's going to be a 2-on-2 for Taylor to spin around. What a finish.
Walled off, but they'll get the ball back.
Sheldon finds Taylor in the corner. Drops it in.
Tied with Tessa Miller for the lead in scoring for the Belmont Bruins, 10 points, her and Tessa Miller. And on the other end, there's Celeste Taylor drilling the corner three. She's only played 6 minutes, despite, of course, being the starting center, going for a smaller look.
And Taylor's gonna drain it. Trying to go around the perimeter for the Buckeyes. Over to Mikulášíková. Through contact, over to Taylor in the corner. It's good.
Way to answer by Celeste Taylor.
Etched in stone. You have to make reads, utilize ball fakes, or they're going the other way like this.
Celeste Taylor, last year's ACC Defensive Player of the Year, able to put it away for 2. Now 5 to shoot for Hansen. Now in the hands of Hobbs, hearing the countdown. The step back is blocked. Tremendous defense.
Listen, Celeste Taylor said, I am right here.
Keeps it alive, finds Hansen for 3. Here's Fury looking up ahead. An advantage for the Buckeyes. What a pass, and the finish by J.C. Sheldon.
Well, this is Ohio State basketball, unselfish, making the extra pass. J.C. Sheldon right there, catching it in the pocket. Boom, right there.
That's Taylor making an impact in the paint this time.
He tried to take a charge right there as well.
Taylor getting the step, and she finishes it off. A quick swing from Green in the corner, countering back. Celeste Taylor beyond the arc.
Or teeth, and you said popped out, that's exactly what I said.
Please no teeth
I wasn't going to
popping out
say
either.
it, but I had to go.
In the corner, Celeste Taylor, a great look, and she's got it.
Told you she recalibrated.
Largest lead of the game for the Wolverines, a 10-0 run. Mikulášíková finishing underneath, the brilliant pass by Taylor.
You have it no other way.
Celeste Taylor, my goodness. The crossover and the J.
Well, we said Celeste Taylor was playing magnificently well, but ooh, the snatch back like a cornrow on that one and just laid it up. Watch this, boom, snatch it tight to the temple. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I lost it.
She gets in for the steal, and it leads to the and one. This game has belonged to Celeste Taylor.
Celeste Taylor just playing with a magnificent amount of energy. And look at this pass.
Ohio State needing to put up some points quickly. Taylor dishes it off to Fury and one.
These two teams played to a one-possession game because of plays like this. Nice dime once again by Taylor.
Northwestern's now turned it over 3 times. Nice dish to McMahon, or rather Ebony Walker, who puts it in for 2. Two-point lead for Ohio State out of a Buckeyes timeout. Taylor will slow things up. Now she wants to drive in. And one. 7-0 burst for the Buckeyes. Harder has it taken away from behind by Taylor. A sneaky move.
6-2 now lead for the Buckeyes. Turnover. Press effective here. McMahon going straight to the cup.
That's why you have to be on your P's and Q's and everything else against this press by Ohio State. They are in the gaps. They are deflecting passes and pushing tempo, and here comes the engine. And another player that brings experience to a very, very young Rutgers squad.
There's the corner 3 from Shoemate.
They cut the court in half, and see, that's why. They force you into those long passes.
Taylor up off the glass and will go to the line.
Well, this is what Ohio State wants you to do. They want you to stay on this side of the floor, and then your only release pass is across the court. Nice long passes are easy to jump the line with.
Brought up that UCLA game. Theory went off in that one. 20 points, a season high for her as Taylor goes the other direction, gets it off the glass, and the foul.
Talk about a smooth customer. Celeste Taylor with the crossover, spinning the defense, and then connecting with the body for the and one opportunity. That was just tough, what they're doing to produce.
And Sheldon, another part about her leadership, the ability to come back from adversity, is Taylor knocks down a triple. Taylor Theory called for her third.
Look at this skip pass right here. Celeste Taylor with the moon ball.
McMahon continues to try and find her gaps and seams. The way teams are playing, this Buckeye team, Mikulashikova gets her defender in the air and puts it away.
Mikulashikova did a great job of taking advantage of the switch right there. So you've got big versus little, and then Celeste Taylor does
back-to-back or back-to-back-to-back. Both teams playing at a very high pace.
And this is where a player like Celeste Taylor comes into play, because she's just as if on cue.
Taylor in the passing lane. Theory, count it.
That size mismatch in the paint, and then right here is Buckeye basketball. We're going to get in the passing lane. We're going to create a turnover. Ohio State just can't shake them.
Bodies on the floor. It lands in the hands of Osmond, and the stuff by Taylor.
So we talked about blocking shots being a skill. She timed that perfectly. It's almost like she hung in the air.
Absolutely. She's a player that can have a major impact on the game without scoring a point, Sloan, like you said.
Celeste Taylor draining the three. Snatched away. Of course, it's Taylor sparking the fast break, and she takes it coast to coast for the finish. Family in on that health journey, but for her, it was buckling down, focusing on what she needed to get better at, and it's paying dividends here.
No, absolutely. She had a goal in mind, right? Especially when you're trying to be more on that facilitating side.
Turner almost dragging that pivot foot. And Misonis puts it right into the lap of Taylor. Numbers for the Buckeyes. She says, I got it.
She has played at programs where defense was their hallmark, so nothing short of that here with the Buckeyes and the pretty.
Over 18,000 fans, but rather quiet at this moment. Taylor knocks it down, and everyone gets off their feet. She sees an opportunity coming. Okay, Zora, got your magic ball out. I hear you. Your predictions? Hey, I don't know. I just sensed it in her eyes. Celeste Taylor right back at it. Someone's got to get up on Clark. Oh, threads the needle, tries to O'Grady. Picked up and quickly the other way. J.C. Sheldon putting the team on her back. Back into this ball game, Caitlin Clark tries to thread the needle, no chance. Defense collapses, and then the pass up the floor by Celeste Taylor to guess who is always the first player back down the floor, J.C. Cody McMahon. Full speed ahead to Taylor. Teams are battling. McMahon, second chance opportunity. 10 to go on the shot clock. Taylor! Oh! On a day where Celeste Taylor has had to play through adversity of foul trouble, she showed up when her team needed it the most. Just the drive, the hang time, finds the glass. Takes a hit on that. Looking at the officials. And boy, that is as tough of a bucket.
Bostic tries to add to a total, but taken away by Parks. Here come the Buckeyes. Downhill again for Taylor. That time she converts. Ohio State finding its energy. Taylor spots up. 1-point game.
On the defensive end.
Taylor behind the line, falling down, still makes it.
Theory takes it in, fires it back out to Taylor. And Taylor will take this one, puts it up, and sinks it with ease. It's a great turnout once again. We'll see if they can get things going quickly here in this second quarter. Harris sends a deep three and sends it down nicely. And that's more of the Ohio State that we expected to see in the first quarter.
to her freshman counterpart Jones, who's looking just to set it and take it inside. Does a nice job until she met Taylor, who denies her and brings it up the other side.
And now you're talking about a position where Ohio State has the 5-point lead and there's dwindling time in this game. You should be trying to eat up a lot of time on these possessions.
Taylor from deep. Yes, that falls. Well done.
Like to go inside out. Sarah Williams, the Big Ten Player of the Week for the first time in her career, trying to get in front of Mikulashikova. It'll be Sanaya Copeland, who is denied 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Buckeye defense. Feeding Schrammick, another miss at the rim for Wisconsin, leading to a fast break and one. Celeste Taylor looks to complete the three-point play.
Or a defensive rebound. No one in the Big Ten gets it up as quickly as Ohio State does in transition.
If you blinked, you missed it. Copeland over the screen, off target, and McMahon gets it. Sheldon in stride. Taylor, a good look from beyond the arc. She's got it.
The motor of Courtney McMahon, she is just a monster. Like you said, 4 consecutive double-doubles for her.
She's got another assist to tack on to that. Celeste Taylor draining the three.
She was second team All Big Ten last year. You can't sleep on a player like her. She flies under the radar in terms of what she brings to the court.
In the passing lane, read perfectly by Taylor, and she lays it up and in. To have won 8 straight games.
Well, it's defense to offense for Ohio State. You knew that coming in, that they're going to bring that.
I could figure that out, then Kevin McGuff, who's got over 20 years of experience, could. Celeste Taylor, mid-range J, goes down for her.
Ohio State is playing as well as anybody in the country right now.
Best streak in the Big Ten. So Mikulashikova's got it going from the outside early.
4 threes in the opening minutes of this game. She's knocked down 2 of them. Celeste Taylor coming in with the steal.
Bodies diving everywhere, picked up by the Buckeyes. McMahon.
Opening 3 on the way, and that's short out of the hands of Abby Kimball. Lead, feed, outlet, and the lay-in. How about Celeste Taylor running the floor?
Similar from the standpoint of they like to play fast and they like to press. It's going to be a chess match today.
3 on the way and down. Taylor able to drop it in. Taylor, pull up 3. Money.
If you go under the screen as a player, you are taught to shoot rebound putbacks, battling in the post. It's huge.
Taylor, pull up. Yes. This is surgical right now for the Buckeyes.
You see the 2 highlighted wins there, top 10 wins versus Iowa, versus Indiana, have clearly cemented themselves as the top team in this league right now. Celeste Taylor.
It's much different when you look at the scout. Petrie faces up and is swarmed. Sheldon not slowing up. Back to Sheldon, sharing everything.
It's now the 25th turnover for the Huskers.
This might be her first year in this conference, but more savvy plays as McMahon back door and too strong with the finish.
Cody McMahon, real problem all season long.
Challenge in that way, both offensively and defensively. Sheldon, quick trigger, and that is good.
Sheldon package. She is up to 23 points. Has knocked down 5 triples for Ohio State.
Sheldon feeling out this zone. It'll be Taylor draining the 3. Been out with that season-ending injury, but knew she had an opportunity tonight against this number 2 team in the country. Ooh. Taylor finding Taylor Theory for an easy 2.
But she loves to pick and pop. You have to get a hand up in her face.
Turnover. Owusu may have taken a shot to the face. She's not making her way back. Numbers for Ohio State. Leak out was looking for a whistle. Another 3 this time. Taylor back to back for the Buckeye. Goes on and off the court. Long three for Taylor. She is feeling it. Taylor off the dribble again, whips it to Mikulashikova. And again, if you blinked, you missed that response. Ricky Harris will drive and kick Taylor the hot hand in the second half.
Shooting the ball with a ton of confidence. Paint touches lead to open three. Celeste Taylor. How about the pass from Theory? Leads Sheldon to the basket perfectly. She never had to break stride.
Another turnover. My goodness, Ohio State throw it anywhere. And Theory and Sheldon.
They simply just have to take this one game at a time. They control their own destiny. But that's easier said than done. Can they execute at a high level? Because they got to play Iowa last game of the season.
Celeste Taylor.
Maryland mixing up their defense, now just in his zone.
Taylor again, how about that? Another good defensive possession here for Maryland. Taylor, just a tough shot. Sometimes you need that from a veteran player. She got it to go there, what a shot.
Or anywhere inside of the paint. But right there, Taylor set step back. She created just enough separation.
The lead propels right back up to 8. And then the steal, Celeste Taylor, one of the best defenders in the country, turns a steal into 2 with a 10-point lead.
Defensive Player of the Year a season ago at Duke, but now watch how she just shoots the gap there. She constantly has awareness of where the person is here in Minneapolis. How awesome is that? Every session.
The Buckeyes, if they get a win today, and Celeste Taylor is trying to push them to get that. Let's go back to that Celeste Taylor bucket.
Once again, Maryland in this zone. Taylor comes out,
and you can't foul. Taylor loves to drive on that side.
Taylor putting on a ballet show. Look at this spin. Literally 360. I don't know how she wasn't dizzy as she finds the rim to backward rather, to bank that.
Ohio State doing a good job. You want the handoff, just trying to make things a little more difficult and make her think twice.
So we know Michigan wanted to find on the backside.
She's uptrending in the sense that she can score with her back to the basket more consistently, but it's a huge advantage having her.
These passes by Ohio State and one opportunity.
Move the ball quick against Michigan's defense. Good things happen because the defense shifts. Celeste Taylor goes straight up.
Taylor, that's good.
And diminished momentum. Ohio State right now has been able to spread Michigan out. They're getting open looks.
But maybe they counted differently here in Columbus. Taken away again. Ohio State. No rest for the weary.
Incredible defender. Pull-up jumper, 18-footer. Count it.
And Celeste Taylor has continued to get acclimated.
Celeste Taylor. Straight away, Jay. And hits. Baseline turn and good. Celeste Taylor playing really 73-56. Danger zone for Ohio State. Taylor's three-pointer. Got it. And that'll stop the bleeding momentarily.
Alexander. Good from 3 that time. McMahon has it almost stripped away. Taylor whipping it down low to Taylor Theory, a beautiful reverse.
Well, listen, the connectivity by Ohio State early has really been magnificent. Look at Taylor Theory. See, defensively for Maryland, it's almost like a matchup zone. They're just bumping off.
Mikulashikova puts it in through trap. The difference from yesterday for Brown Turner, she is finishing.
Yes.
She's been able to get to the rim all tournaments.
Yep.
Difference today. Madison Green, her first action, nets the 3, the first shot she sees.
When she's been able to play.
Coach McGuff says we are his words, significantly better team when she's on the court.
Well, she's a playmaker and a floor spacer, right? All net on this triple, rising and firing for Ohio State. She's so quick, and sometimes it's not just her foot speed, but it's her ability to get to her shot.
Taylor out of nowhere, the pick 6.
Well, they have to show the discipline. You know, with that short rotation, the ability of Ohio State to score, got to stay.
Celeste Taylor knocking down the three.